Hello, I'm Dr. Janet Six, Senior Product Manager at Tom Sawyer Software, and today we're going to talk about how to use a map view in Tom Sawyer Perspectives. Tom Sawyer Perspectives is a low-code graph visualization and analysis development platform. Integrated design and preview interfaces and extensive API libraries allow developers to quickly create custom applications that intuitively solve big data problems. A map view illustrates the relationships between geographic locations and associated data. When creating a map view, you select from three different types: Tom Sawyer Map View, OpenLayers Map View, or Google Map View. Some fees may apply to access and use map data. Consult with your map provider for more information. The Tom Sawyer Map View integrates the location-based information of a map with the features and capabilities of a logical drawing view. This capability allows users to visualize a mixed view of physical and logical entities with all of the layout styles, nested drawings, toolbar, context menu, and other features available in drawing views. The Open Layers Map View uses open source software that enables you to use maps from virtually any map provider, such as OpenStreetMap, Stamen, Apple Maps, and Mapbox. The map view definition supports marker and polyline view elements. You can link to other map providers with a custom map type and with a special JavaScript function. The Google Map View uses Google Map APIs to display the points on a web-based map. This map view definition supports marker and polyline view elements. If you need more advanced features that are included in a drawing view, such as nesting, complex UIs, and mixing location-based nodes with logical nodes, then you need to use the Tom Sawyer Map View instead. In today's video, we're going to add a Tom Sawyer map view to our application. We are in the Perspectives Designer with an application that already has a schema defined as well as a data integrator. The first step will be to go to the schema editor and add location information. We add a location element which is of type vertex. Next, we're going to add an ID attribute of type string. We're going to select the identifier marker. And now we're going to add another attribute, this time for address. And then one more attribute, this time for coordinates. Now we're going to add another schema element type. This time it will be for the location link, and it will be of type edge. And here we're going to connect the device to its location in the schema. And now we're going to add an ID attribute and also mark it as the identifier. Next step is to go to the integrator and bring the location information into the model. So we choose location. We're going to select which rows and columns have the information in the data file. And now we're going to assign each column to the appropriate attribute in our model. And we're going to repeat for the location link. We choose the data location in the data source. Then we bind the appropriate data to the elements in the data model. Now that we have data in our model, we're going to update our drawing template. So we're going to add a new node template for the location. We'll make it of type image. And now we're going to update the image for our application. So we're going to browse for the file. And in this case, we want to use a building icon. We click OK. We see our building icon in the preview below. Let's update the text to show the name of this location. So we're going to use our expression builder, go to location, and we're going to update it to show the name. I'm going to click OK. And we're going to go to drawing and add a new drawing template. And this one will be for the map. And here we're going to choose our map type. As you see here, we have several choices, but we're going to stay with the OpenStreetMap in this case. We're going to update Fit to Objects to Never, and this enables setting the initial location and zoom for the map when the application starts. We're going to set the latitude and longitude coordinates in order to control the location, which is in the center of the map, upon initial display when the application opens. Now we're going to set the zoom level of the map upon initial display. The higher the value, the higher the zoom level. Here we're going to set the initial zoom level for the drawing elements displayed over the map. And now we're going to set the percent of zoom level change. The higher the value, the bigger effect zoom in and zoom out have on the drawing. Let's go add a map view to our application. So we choose Add View and then Map. We're going to have a Tom Sawyer map in this case. We're going to click OK and bring in the appropriate domains. Domains act as a filter on the model. We're going to click OK. Then we're going to go to Model Rule, and we're going to add an action to apply a drawing template. So we want to apply to our root drawing, and we want to use our map template. We click OK. Next, we're going to create another action in order to apply a meta-edge template. And we'll use this when our nested drawings are collapsed. Next step is to add a node for the locations that we have in our model. So we're going to use an add node action. We're going to have an ID for our location node. And we're going to use our location template that we defined earlier. For the location, we're going to pick the coordinates that we have in our schema attribute and click OK. Next, we're going to create the child drawings inside the location nodes where our network device nodes will be shown. So we're going to add an if statement, and we're going to look and see if there are any network devices at this location. So we're going to make sure that the result of that function is not null, meaning that we have network elements at this location. And if we do, then we need to create a new child drawing. So we're going to select our ID and also note the parent ID and which template to use. Now we're going to add another action in order to set the layout style for this child drawing. So we're going to choose Layout Properties, Set Drawing Layout Properties. We're going to choose which drawing, which will be the one for this particular location. Click OK. And then update the layout style to symmetric. We're going to click OK, and our rule sheet's ready to go. Next, we're going to add nodes in our drawing for each device that we have. So we do an add node action, and we will update the description, and we'll keep the node ID that's suggested, and we will apply the device node template. Now we're going to select Down Device, and we're going to apply a node template. So we're going to update the description. Then we're going to select the node ID. And now we will apply the Down Device node template here in order to indicate that this network device is down. And click OK. Next, we choose Location Link in the domain rules so that we can move the network elements into their nested drawing for the location where they're located. So we're going to update the description. Then we're going to give the location of the device node to be moved and the nesting drawing that it needs to be moved to. Then we click OK. Now we're going to add the edges between devices. We choose the connection domain, do a structural add edge action. We'll update the description. Then we have our edge ID and our source and our target from our model. We click OK. Now we're going to add an edge label. So we'll update the description. Then we're going to say which edge we're writing the label on, and we'll have the capacity as the text. And now we're going to set the edge label layout properties. We want this edge label to be over the edge. And we click OK. After this, we added toolbar items to expand and collapse location nodes. You can see more details on how to do this in the tutorials in the Perspectives documentation. And now we've opened the web preview for this application. We're going to zoom into this location node, and then we are going to expand it. Now we can see the network elements in this nested drawing. And we can collapse this nested drawing as well. Now we're going to return to the designer and update the drawing template so we can see a different style for the map. We return to the drawing template and we're going to update the map type to Stamen Toner. We click OK, and we're also going to update the color of the device nodes. So we're going to select the background color and choose a green color. We click and also OK. And now we're going to return back to our web preview and see our updated application. We are going to zoom in to the same location that we were looking at before. And we're also going to expand that location node. And we can see the updated colors for these device nodes. By making those two small changes in the drawing template, we were able to significantly update the appearance of the map view. In today's video, we discussed the different type of map views available in Perspectives, added a Tom Sawyer map view to an application, and updated the appearance of that map view. You can see more details in the map view tutorial in the Perspectives documentation. Thanks for joining us. Contact Tom Sawyer Software today to start your free trial of Tom Sawyer Perspectives.